Hey, what's up, my Weiss Schwarz Meisters? This is Dean here with Burn One, going to be doing a new video series for you guys. This one is going to be like kind of focused on looking at common things that come up in this game and how to actually properly handle them without any superstition, right? So first one, I have the perfect thing, perfect topic. We have mill runners, right? There's like two camps of people, I believe. Well, there's three camps of people, right? There's people who think it doesn't matter if you mill or not. And this mill is related specifically to your mill runner is about to get answered. They have three cards that can kill it. Do you mill or not with this card? So some people say you always mill because it's a free card out of the deck. Other people say don't mill. I'm one of those people that said don't mill because if you mill a climax, it's going to feel so terrible and then your day is going to be ruined. But that's a little bit, right? That's a little bit superstitious. And it's kind of going into like feels bad and feeling is good and all. And I think there's something to be said with playing with your gut. But we're trying to look at this a little more competitively, right? We're trying to think about this overall, right? The competitive aspect. So if anyone doesn't know the thing behind mill runners, there is an argument that it actually doesn't matter. And the reason is, let's say my opponent's going to be swinging for 3, right? On their first swing. So that means they're going to see at most 4 cards. You're going to mill 1 card with the mill runner, and then there's the 3 cards that they see off their attack. So we have here our imaginary deck. There is a 25% chance, if there's a climax in these top 4, that it is directly on top, right? There is a 25% chance in this 4-card deck. This is super simplified, but there's a 25% chance that our mill will help us. The only thing that matters here is that you recognize that this mill runner is as likely to help you as it is to hurt you. Okay? Because it's equal chance that this climax is here or here. And the reason it's as likely to help you as hurt you is if your climax is here or here in the middle, your mill did not matter, right? If you mill this and they swing for 3, you cancel on 1. Instead of canceling on 2. You still have seen you've milled as many cards off of their attack as you would have initially. So anything that's not at the ends of like the amount of damage they're swinging for doesn't matter. And let's say that you were going to eat the 4 regardless, right? Let's say you were going to eat it regardless and the climax is here. Well, same issues arising, right? You eat the 3 and then they swing for 2 or 3 and you just cancel on 1. It's the same as if you had left that damage in, because you would eat the 3, you would cancel on 2. You would just still cancel the next attack, right? Unless you had like 1 extra, which is getting a little more fringe. I feel like the further into the deck you go, the less the chances that that would even come up as being relevant. Okay, so as likely to help you as it hurt you. But what if I told you, even when it helps you, it's more likely to do nothing because of the fact that we don't know what the rest of our deck is, right? We don't know the way the rest of these cancels are spread. And this is a very miniature deck, right, to kind of show this with. But let's say our opponent's swinging like 3-3-3, right, or something like that. Very basic. In this situation, like, let's just look at the current spread of cards. Like, this is the bottom of the deck, this is the top. If we mill here, we would cancel on 3, and then we would cancel on 3, and then we would eat 3, right? So we would take 3 damage. Let's look what happens if we don't mill, right? If we don't mill, we eat 3, we cancel on 1, we cancel on 3. So you still eat 3 damage, right? You still have seen as much of the deck as in the well, not as much, you less of the deck because you still have all of this now that like wasn't hit. But you've effectively done almost nothing as far as like mitigating damage, right? So even though you milled, it didn't change how much damage you took. And many things that are related to like that mill where it gets you that even cancel will like have similar like, I don't know how to explain it, gameplay, like, right, like the gameplay pace will still be the same, right? Like this mill, even if it mills you into the first cancel, it's just as like after that first cancel, it's not like you're guaranteed cancels after. So sometimes you'll get the triple cancel, and then it's like, wow, that mill was insane, right? But think about it this way. Every time you mill a climax off the top, that's bad. You're more than likely going to end up eating damage as a result of that you otherwise wouldn't have. Well, it's actually almost 100% of the time you're going to eat damage that you shouldn't have because you've removed a climax that was there to stop damage. But even when you get that cheeky cancel on the first attack or on the exact damage because of the mill, you're not guaranteed to cancel more damage than you were otherwise because of the unknown of the rest of the deck, right? So I am a proponent, after thinking about this quite a bit, that using this mill run, if this card is going to die, is almost entirely wrong because your chance of getting an upside is lower than your chance of getting a downside, right? Because if it's going to do nothing, like half of the time in the 4-card situation, but it's going to hurt you 25% of the time, and the 25% that it's supposed to help you, it doesn't always help you. That's kind of skewed odds, right? You don't want to be doing that if you're looking to get like consistent results, right? Because you're more than likely going to end up hurting yourself with this effect. But yeah, that's the end of this one. I hope I really can help up some people's games, think about this game a little bit more. If people like this series, I am going to continue it. I've got 2 or 3 more videos in my mind for this, and if they do well, I think I can hopefully help everyone become a better player. And until next time.